Hello, viewers. Sriram here. This is from ShriLearning, another beautiful PMP success story for the month of September. I have a person who approached this exam in a way very interesting. When you listen to her, you will feel, why I'm not trying this way? Why I'm keep waiting? Okay. I keep telling that until you jump, you don't know whether you'll fly or fall down. So she's a literal example of that. She jumped and she flied with superb colors. So she cleared PMP on August 25th. First, let's congratulate her, Kriti, for her wonderful achievement. Great wishes.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sriram. It's a pleasure to talk to you right now. And yeah, you said it right. So initially, I was not confident like I should go for it or not. I gave three full mock tests, but then my scores were about like 65%, 62, 63. It was not increasing as such, but yeah, then I finally decided like I will, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, call you made.
So
Okay, let's do it.
yeah, so I decided like let's do it. And then that morning, my husband, he scheduled the exam, and like he knew my scores before only.
Hmm.
Like I'm getting this much scores, so he was pretty confident like you will be able to do it. Then in the morning when I got up, I got to know like today is my exam. He was consistently seeing my score, and somehow he googled like this much, if she's getting, she'll be able to make it. So, and also I did PMI-ACP before, so my agile and hybrid concepts were a bit strong.
Yeah. Right.
So that helped me a lot in the exam. And on 25th morning, 8 o'clock, I went for the exam in San Francisco Center. And
Nice.
it was a very good testing experience, Sriram. Like everything like was going my way. I was confident. I prayed. I went. Then it was shocking in the, but I had to calm down myself. Like then
Right.
I thought that I've not given a call to you before the exam, like just for the final tips. But I remember I was chatting with you 3 to 4 days back, like consistently about my scores. So
Nice.
yeah, that
Nice.
went
That's
very
good,
well.
right? That's good, right? Morning you wake up and you came to know that you're going for exam today.
And Sriram, this has been a very big journey. I got the Rita book printed. My father bought that PDF book printed from India. I bought that book to US. So currently I'm pursuing my master's in project management. So it was my first time. Like I go to US and clear the PMP first, and then I have to go and apply for my internships. So this has become a part of my life, this exam. So yeah,
Nice.
it has been a big journey.
Whole families be the stakeholder list is very huge,
Mm,
huh?
Yes, yes, definitely. My parents were very much concerned, like, Kriti, when are you going to clear it? So yeah, that was going on.
I'll tell you why they are concerned. Whenever you have a
Hmm.
pressure on the score, you made a call to your mom or dad.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
You made the call, dad, score is not going high. He would have thought, man, please clear the exam.
So both of them are very ambitious. They always want like me and my sister to achieve great
Oh,
certifications and be
oh,
higher and higher. Yeah.
nice to
So
know.
that is
Nice.
what.
That's good. That's good. Let's see the certificate. So this is
Yes,
certificate. I'm sure the day when you got it, you would have got a very deep breath.
yes.
Thank God. Now I can focus on another topic also, because sometime when you take PMP, your whole time is inside this. Food,
Yes.
sleep, walking, jogging, everything goes inside this. And the day we complete, the next day morning, you don't know what to do now.
Yeah.
That's a
And even the last review, Sriram, that didn't happen, right? So, but I had to make sure certain pointers I used to see in previous success stories also, as you say, like we should not think about the previous questions once we are proceeding. I
right.
followed that. I can share the details maybe like
Sure,
about the
sure.
section
You
by
can
section.
share it. So, first inspiration, what we like to take from you is take a call, make a decision, go for it. You no
Yes.
need to keep waiting for a one blue moon day, all will happen. No,
No.
take a call, but have a decent preparation. That's important.
Yes.
And
Yes.
one thing we have to observe from her is she did amazing in PMI ACP. So, how many months back you cleared ACP? Or
ACP I cleared last July. After
last
that, I
July.
was
Yeah,
July.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That also is a good exam for you. Just smashed out, right? That exam, PMI-ACP.
Yes,
Nice to know.
yes.
Nice to know. Yeah, that's a good thing. So now, give a little highlight about what kind of reading pattern you followed, which can help somebody.
Hmm. Yes. So the two books suggested by you, Sriram, Rita, and Agile Practice Guide, I was consistently going through the chapters. Like I started my preparation in about March end. I started it.
Hmm.
So I was going through the chapters like on daily basis. I started with people, the stakeholder, resources, communication. I started with that part first. And then going over the entire exam outline, I was just following that exam outline like day by day, what is going on.
Got you.
And it took about a month to complete Rita and the practice questions chapter wise, which are given at the after every chapter. And then Agile Practice Guide, since I've already gone through it, it was like the
Oh,
servant leader part,
yeah.
everything. Yeah. So that
You read
was
for
a bit
ACP,
easy for me.
ACP
Yes,
you
I
read.
read
Oh,
for
yeah.
ACP.
There you go.
Yes,
There you
yes,
go. Nice.
yes.
Nice to know. Nice
So
to nice to
yeah,
Hmm.
and definitely going through Rita and basically understanding the tips and tricks helped me a lot. Like I was
Okay.
back and forth checking after every chapter, but I went through the book just once. I I I didn't go it to the second time. I was focusing on practicing more questions
Nice to
like
know.
on daily basis. Yeah.
Nice to know. But
And
you have to tell me one thing about, yeah, I know books are really nice one. I remember some days we will have a chat where you will message and tell scores are not good. So when you take an
yes,
exam, even though you read well, when you take a test, sometimes the scores does not meet the standard of
mm,
yours. I used to tell it's fine, you're good, but
mm,
you will be worried, man, it's not happening. So now, after that frustration of scores are not good, what do you do? Did you analyze the question? What do you do there?
yes, I definitely analyzed the question and Sriram, specifically the 60 question 60 question mock helped me a lot. Like
Nice.
sometimes I used to not focus on the full mock, but I used to give 60 question mock. I gave three full mocks
Hmm.
completely, but the 60 question mocks helped me to analyze. Even the questions were pretty good, like the situational. I felt like in real exam I could make it through. That 60 question mocks helped me a lot. Yeah, more than
Hmm.
40 questions. I think that time frame 90 minutes I was able to focus, and that helped me a lot. Like as you
Nice.
tell 60 60 60, I was able
Yeah.
to divide. I just used to see I'm giving 3 mocks of 60 questions of ShriLearning at that time. I thought,
Okay.
so let's give it, because in that I got 70% also sometimes, like more than
Nice.
70 also sometimes. Otherwise in full mock my score, I don't know, was not that good. Yeah.
Yeah, this PMP exam, always a full mark is a little tough because we get tired in between the exam. So when you're
Yes.
tired, what you do is you randomly choose some answers with not a consciousness that hits your
Yes.
score, right? So that's how it
Yes.
works. Why I had a great confidence at you is the way you cracked PMI ACP. I know you didn't strain like this when it came to ACP. You remember it? Yeah,
Yeah.
you were just cool, relaxed, and you cracked it. See, I did, man. Whoa.
Actually, yeah, Sriram, the reason is because I was working as a Scrum Master for the organization. So I was pretty confident, like Agile, I can do it. But this PMP, it was a big thing. Like,
It's a big fish,
I
big
thought
fish.
what will come. Yeah, I thought what will come. Few chapters, I don't have experience much, like risk management, procurement management. I don't have much experience while working. So
True.
that's what was a challenge for me.
Nice, nice. Yeah, yeah, that's still there. But I had a confidence that because we have 50% of the exam question more or less close
Agile.
to
Yes,
Agile or Agile
yes,
related. Yeah.
yes.
So that gave me a confidence. I'm sure she will crack the exam. But it was a surprise. Morning, I got up, my time, I saw the message, should I cleared the exam? I was just got first message is yours. I saw this. How come she could have cleared it? Because a day before or something, we were talking about how the score is going on. Am I ready for it?
Yeah,
A little
yeah.
worry also at your side. I'm a little frustrated. Kind of this conversation and the next message of cleared the exam doesn't match. Somewhere something
Yeah.
wrong. Then it was quite interesting. Quite interesting. Nice to know. So books we understood, question analysis we understood. On the day of exam, you mentioned exam all went through. Do you have anything on the exam hall preparation or exam hall approach? Anything you want to share?
So it's just like we have to be very cool and composed while we are going. So confidence is really the key for this exam. I had nothing but confidence in the morning once I got surprised, like my exam is scheduled. So just I thought like, Kriti, you are a leader, you have handled many projects, so you have to just crack this. So after every 60 questions, like I was taking 10 minutes break. So I was just motivating myself, it's going on good, it's going on good. So it was happening like that.
You walk out of the exam room
Yes,
and you
I work
fresh.
out. Yes. So we used to raise the hand, then the person who was monitoring me, she used to come, and then I used to take the 10 minutes break. I had something in the break. I would suggest everyone should go for it because it's very exhaustive. Like I utilized that break very well,
Nice.
so that helped me. Like, but the third section, Shriram, that was a bit like my time was only 60 minutes for 60 questions. Last section. That was a challenge. So that time I thought like it's going on and timer is running my question. So I remember the last 20 questions and I had 25 questions and I had just 10 minutes.
Ah,
So yes, and so that time I thought now what best I can do is I can. So that time I was going through all the options, like the answers, instead of like going through the question properly. I was figuring out what answer is best suitable I can do right now, and I was
okay.
drag and drop. I was just skipping. So we should just focus on what we know. If we are like I was just figuring out this I know I'll do, and I think that happened pretty well. In like I just
Okay.
and I just did it.
And
So,
did you thought we should have tried this pattern from question number 1?
uh,
Not a good idea.
actually, no. We should read the question. That is very important, which I was doing in the first two sections. But the
Yeah,
third section,
yeah.
somehow it happened.
No, why I asked
Yeah,
that question is somebody listening this
yeah,
video should not think from the first
no.
question I'll read only the choice, I will skip it. It is because you
Time.
answered 160 questions, your brain is
Yes,
used with the PMI model of question. Last
yes,
10 question, you can understand what they may ask. That is how
yes,
it could have worked. From the first question, I'm sure you have to read properly.
yes. Yes, yes. For first section, I took 90 minutes. Even for the second section, I took around 85 minutes, like
80 minutes. Yeah,
80,
I
80, 85.
understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
First
Okay.
two sections I focused a lot. Last section, even the like drag and drop, I was just leaving because that was too long. I just marked what I felt and I moved
Nice.
on. But yeah,
Nice.
I focused on the question part for the first two. Yeah.
Perfect. When you talk about drag and drop, this thing pops up. Many have this fear. Drag and drop can shake my exam results. So, how many you would have faced in an exam?
I got around 7 to 8, Shriram. Eight.
Ah, okay. Okay. Does
Mm.
it disturb your flow?
In the last section, yes. But
Okay.
in the first two sections, I was able to do it. It was easy
Nice.
only, like not
Easy.
that much difficult.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to know.
Mm.
Any mathematics questions, formula?
No, only one question related to CPI, SPI. That's
That's
it.
it. Huh?
So
Okay.
yeah,
But did you
yeah.
spend too much of time preparing math? Formula, calculations?
I just went through the formulas. Sometime I spent not that much
Okay.
because the
Then,
reviews which I was getting from others was not much mathematical involved, so I didn't
yeah.
focus on that.
There are people question me, Sriram, how much I have to read mathematics in procurement management. I will say from cost management itself, nothing coming. Where I will go for procurement, nothing will
Procurement.
come. Just ignore it. Okay, that's
But
good.
I was really worried for procurement. But in the end, like I just focused on the basic concept and then
Nothing,
I went.
nothing else. So now,
Yeah.
as you took this exam with reading Rita, practice exams, and you went on a surprise on the morning. Now, if someone is preparing for the exam, they have read the book once and they are scoring between 60 to 70% in the practice exam. 1 or 2 exams they scored. Do you think they can go for exam?
Yes, I think they can go because I feel ShriLearning mocks are tougher than the actual exam. Like little bit, a level is higher. Even the question length, Shriram, I felt like I was hearing some of the views. My question length was very less, not more than 3 lines.
Oh,
Like,
nice,
yeah,
nice,
yeah,
nice.
it was not that long for me. Yeah, it was very
Okay,
basic. They had asked. Uh, so yeah, I felt that.
okay, nice.
Like ShriLearning mocks are a bit more, but yeah, definitely practice is good. And 60
Yeah.
question mocks I highly recommend. It really helped me. 60 questions.
Perfect. Yeah, we keep posting every week 60 questions exam, or you can take at your
Yes.
own time whenever you are comfortable. Nice to
Yes.
know. All are good news there. So I'm sure your family supported you. So you want to give a credit to them in
Definitely.
this occasion?
Yes, I want to credit my partner Shobit, and he was always there. And
Okay.
like whenever like I used to be stressed, like I'm not able to do it. This is the first achievement which I did after coming to US.
Ah,
So
nice. Nice.
yeah,
Nice.
so yeah,
Okay.
so he was like, it should happen fast. So he wanted to get more than me. He wanted to get rid of this exam. Like, Kriti, you just go for it.
You keep on troubling him. When I will clear the exam, when I will clear, you would have thought better she clear the exam.
He didn't tell me, and day before yesterday, he told like we'll give it, but I didn't figure it out. Maybe he has scheduled it. That was totally a surprise.
See how much research he would have done, book the exam. So he carried the last minute credit of your exam. And I'm sure you gave a good party for him for that good initiative. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
yes.
nice. Nice to know. Nice to know. Great to know. Super good. So now give some points which you see or feel as a person who's kickstarting learning this. If you have any quick points you want to share.
So first of all, for PMP, like just go through the lectures which we have been starting the 35-hour class, the weekly class. That is very important. Like I used to go in between and hear your lectures, like whenever some concept was not good. Most of the questions were on stakeholders. Stakeholders is very important, I feel. And stakeholders, resources, communication,
Resource
agile.
management. Yeah.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes, definitely that was even conflict management questions were there.
Right.
So this
Okay.
all forms a very important part, and definitely go through the book once, but we should not just sit over one chapter. I feel we should move on. For
Hmm.
like if we are not able to figure out things, we should just move on and practice as many as questions as we can. So I practiced more questions, and my reading part was I had gone through both the books fully, and after that I moved to practicing questions. So practice mock questions weekly. That is really important. And even I used to go through the recordings because my time zone was different. So I used to go through your recordings, which you
Oh
had with
yeah. Oh
India
yeah.
people.
You're in PST, right? Pacific time.
Yes, I'm in PST. Yes.
All right. All right. Understand. Understand. I really appreciate the commitment what you took because I know that what is happening at your day-to-day life. So you are packed with too many things. Having something relaxed mode, preparing for the exam is different. Having multiple things running in the mind is meantime still you have to prepare for the
Yes.
exam. It's not easy. So really good job from you. And I'm sure this is going to help you in your career path where you can step yourself as a great manager or a person who can do agile very confidently because you have PMP and PMI-ACP. Two, it's something like two Oscar awards. Yeah, you got to two. But at the same time, it all goes back. How do you sell yourself? How do you implement it? Both are there, right? That's
Yes,
also there.
that is very important.
Nice to know. Nice to know. Super. So once again, thanks a lot, Kriti, for coming up here and giving this wonderful success story. And let your story inspire more people who are close to exam or who are yet starting the preparation.
And thank you so much, Sriram. You always had confidence in me. Like you always believed that I'll be able to do that. Helped me a lot. And even at the exam center, I was thinking like I should
Clear it.
I should be motivated. Yeah, and I have to
Right.
clear it. I was like, the last question went off so fast, and then I got that congratulations message. That moment, it was like totally everything
Emotional.
was changed. Yeah,
Okay.
I never like I was positive about it while doing, but the last section was not going on well. So
Oh yeah,
it
yeah.
was,
Did you call the invigilator to read and tell, did I really clear the exam? Some people do
yes,
that.
yes. I asked and I've cleared it. So she told. Usually centers give the printout of the report, but San Francisco center didn't give that. The printer was not working at that
Okay.
time. But then I asked. Then I came home. I checked with the PMI or chat, like, where is my score report? Then finally I got it.
This happens in exam center. People, once they clear it, first they'll accept it. After some time, they have a doubt. Did I really clear the exam? So they call the invigilator. Can you please read and tell me, did I really clear the exam?
Yes, yes. That moment is like that. Yes.
Because even though it says pass, when you see the above target, below target, sometimes
Uh,
you'll be, did I really do that?
did I really? Yes,
All
yes,
right,
yes.
good. All the best. Keep winning more, and good wishes. We'll meet in another good occasion.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.